Hi guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I got a question. If you want to make $300 a day playing craps, first thing I want to ask is, do you make $300 a day at your job? Most people don't. Most people do not make $300 a day at their job. That would be tax-free if you could do it at the casino, because they're not going to do nothing if you $300, you know. So here's the key. Number one key to make $300 a day is you have to get at least a $3,000 bankroll, guys. If you're going to want to make more money per day, and that's the way you want to do it, then you're going to need a bigger bankroll. All right? So it's simple. A simple thing, simplest part of craps is putting money across. Okay? It's as simple as playing the pass line. Probably simpler, right? You're just saying, I'm picking all these numbers and I want one of them to hit. All right? Now I know that there's some vig on this, on the 4 and 10, and that the 6 and 8, you'd either have to go to $96 or to $102. I'm not going to really care about that right now. I'm going to play them like they're $102 bets. And on the VIGs, I mean, it's $5 on the win, so, or even $5 up front. I'm not really going to mess with that, all right? That doesn't really factor into a $3,000 bankroll. All right, so here's the key. You have to hit 3 times, or 2 times, or a combination, right? So if you hit a 6 and you hit a 10, you're there. If you hit 2 6s, you still need another number of some kind. Same thing with the 8 and 9, you know. So if you hit a 5 and a 9, you're not exactly there, but you're close. You're right on the edge of it, right? So that's, you just got to look at it, okay? So you want to make $300 a day, okay? So now it doesn't matter whether working or not working, all right? If you're going to shoot the dice, if you think you're a dice shooter and you can roll 3 hit numbers in one roll, that's all you got to do, right? So let's say you're going to shoot the dice. So you're going to work these bets. You're going to say, man, these are working. I'm going to make some numbers. And we have a 7, okay? So that is going to lose $600, right? Same thing. All right, so you're down $600. Remember that. All right, here we go. All right, so now we just won 200 of it back. All right, so that's 1 hit. And a 9. All right, so there's 140. Now remember, I'm just random rolling these dice. So if you think you're a shooter and you can get this done, points 10, and you think you can get this done, you won't have a problem. You won't have that come out 7.5. All right, so we just had 2 hits, right? We're gonna go off. We're gonna go off on this shooter. All right, we're off. Even if it's yourself, go off. All right, you made the total of $240, 235 actually. All right, 9. So we would have won a bunch more money. But you can't look at it like that. If you're going to play this style, you can't look at it like that. Right? You're just looking for 2 hits. Right, there's a 4, so it made a ton of money. All right, and the 6, of course, this was more hits. And an 11. And a 7. Okay? So we were off. So that 7 didn't hurt us. All right, here we go. So now it's another shooter. So we're going to be, let's say we're off on the come out for some reason. All right, we have a 5. Point's going to go to 5. Again, we're only looking for 2 hits. Then we're going to get our money out. And we have a 4. All right, so there's a $200 winner. There's 1 hit. And we have a 10. So there's 2 hits. Right there. We're gonna go off. Right? Remember, we started the day with $3,000. Right? So we have 600 out there. There's 1,000. 3,000. So we're up $140. Right? So So we need one more hit to get to our $300 a day, but we're off on this shooter. All right, there's a 7. All right, good job, we're off. All right, so we're off on the come out again. It's been working for us. All right, we have an 8, points going to 8. And we're only looking for 2 hits. And we have a 9, so there's 140. So now, at this point, we have made 140 and 140 ahead. We are up $280, right? Is this worth it? Is this $300 to you? Or do you have to actually be up that 300 bucks, right? We only have 1 hit on the shooter. Let's see if we can get another one out of him. And we got aces. All right, and then a 5. All right, so we got there. Even after that first 7 out, we stuck to what we were doing. And now we are up for the day. We were there through 4 shooters. 4 shooters, I believe. Yourself and 3 others. We are up, so there's 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 3,300, 75, 400. We are up $420 in 4 shooters. And we lost once, all right? So let's see if we can do it again, okay? So remember, that was day 1 bankroll. We made our 300 bucks. All right, so let's get our $3,000 back. Get all our profit racked up over here. Put that over here. These are all our profit money. That's day 1 profit. All right, this is our bankroll money here. Go across the numbers. No 6-8 winners. All right. Here we go. And we have a come out 7. All right. I didn't say we were off on or on the come out, but I would assume that we're going to play first on us. Maybe not. It doesn't really make a difference. So we're starting out today down 600. Let's just say that. Let's just say that's what happened. All right. Will this hold water? All right, so it's still us. So we just rolled a 7. We're going to be working, guys. We're working, and we got a 9. All right, we're only looking for 2 hits. Still only looking for 2 hits. All right, there's 140. We're just trying to build up to $300. And that was a 9. Remember, our point was 9. There's a 10. So that's $200 winner. If we didn't throw the come out 7, we'd be on our way home. All right, here we go. We're off. And we have a 3. And we have a 7, okay? So, new shooter. We're gonna be off on the come out like we were the first day. And we have an 11. And we have a 9 is the point, okay? So we're looking for 2 hits. Can we get them? And we have an 11. And a 6. All right. It's our first 6. Right? Man. All right, so on 102, 90 pays 105. So if you add 12 to 90, that's 14 more. So 105 plus 14 is 119. That's how I do it. That's how I figure it out. All right, so there's 119. So I'm just going to say 120. I'm going to say we would drop them $1. All right, so there's 120. So that's 1 hit on this shooter. We need 1 more hit, guys. And we didn't get it. All right. So, remember, now we're still trying to get up $300 using the exact same process. Right? It's just about bankroll in this case. Right? You're beating the casino with just money. That's all you're doing. All right, here we go. Coming out. We got to come out 7. This ain't us shooting, so we're not worried about it. And we got a 4. Points going to 4. and a 10. So there's a $200 winner. Looking for 2 hits. And we have a 10. All right, $200 more. All right, we're off. Let this shooter roll out. There's a 4. He made his point. And he got an 8. New point is 8. And a 4. This guy would have been killing it for us. 6. That's not the strategy. 4. And 7. All right. So let's say it came back to us. We're on the come out. Here we go. And we have a 10. All right, so there's a $200 10. Remember, we're working our shots because we shoot good. All right, looking for one more hit. And we have a 3. Points 10. And we have a 9. So there's $140. Remember, we lost twice, guys. We lost twice. I want to show you something. Remember, we lost twice, started with $3,000, right? We have 600 out there, 1,500, right? So that's 2,100. $2,900. $3,000. We haven't lost a thing, guys. And we lost $600 twice. And we haven't lost nothing. We're still the same place we started. All right. That was 2 hits on this shooter. All right, so we're going off. We're off on this now. We're off. We're gonna wait for the 7. There's a 10. So shooter made his point, which is us, of course. We're waiting. We're waiting for a 7 now, and that's any 7. So if he rolls a come out 7, right? 9 and 9. So that's point made. Come out 7. We're gonna go back on. Right? There's another 9. 3 9s in a row. All right. And a 12. This is our 4th shooter. And a 5. And an 8. We're waiting on that 7. And a 3. And a 10. Oh, it had so much money here. Killing us. And an 8. And a 6. Big roll. 9. Point made 9. Stick to your guns. If you're... There's a 7. All right, so we saw a 7. Now this is come out 7. All right. We're going to go working. We're working here. Now, this is still us. I think it's still our shot. All right, so here we go. We're looking for 2 hits. Remember, we're at $3,000. So 2 hits and we're going home. And we have a 5. $140 5. All right. Points 5. Can we get another one? 6. All right. It's $120 6. We'll drop them a buck. All right, so 140, 120 is 260. Is that good enough? Are we gonna turn our bets off and go for another hit? All right, let's do that. Let's turn our bets off and go for another hit. We're not quite to 300 bucks. All right, there's a 12. There's a 6. And a 7. Okay. All right, so new shooter. We're off on the come out. We're gonna let him roll, make a point. There's a 10. All right. Remember, we only need 1 hit at this point to get to our $300 today, and we have a 10. All right, so it's 200 bucks. We're gonna take all our bets down, color up, and head home. All right. So let's see where we're at on day 2. $1,500. $3,000. $3,300. $400. $3,460 today, right? Minus a couple for big here and there and stuff. It's not going to add up to much, right? It's not going to be 200 bucks, right? So we're going to rack all this up, guys. We're going to go on to day 3. All right, so let's get us a black here. And get us a black here. These are 300 bucks that we made for day 2. All right, put our money back in our bankroll, our $3,000 bankroll. So we're making 300 bucks a day right now, over that, really. All right, so it's our first shot at the table. We're at the table. We show up, 600 across, and here we go. We're working, and we have a 6. All right, so that's $120. 119, give them a buck. All right, points going to 6. We're looking for 2 hits, and we have a 4. All right, $200. We rolled the dice twice, guys. We're gonna tell the table, sorry guys, I'm passing the dice, I'm going home. Why? Because we made 300 bucks. We made our 300. $200, 320 bucks. All right. That was day 3, guys. Day 3 only lasted 2 rolls. All right. Let's go to day 4. Day 4, we're rolling in there, right? It's our shot. People are starting to know us. This is the $300 day guy. All right, here we go. We're working on the come out. And we have a 9. $140 9. Remember, guys, I'm random rolling these. So any of you dice shooters out there that don't roll come out 7s, the strategy's right up your alley. All right, can we get a second hit? And we have a 3. We're just looking for one more hit. And another 3. And a 9. Okay, 2 9s. That's awesome. All right, point made. We're off. We're gonna get our 140. Gonna go off. Now, of course, you're gonna need pass lines, but you're gonna play the minimum, so it's gonna be 5 or 10 bucks. All right, so we're gonna roll our shot out. Here's an 8. You want to be out here with me? There's an 11. I'm almost done. And we're looking for a 7, guys. An 11 again. And a 4. And a 6. 5 1. And a 2. And a 7. All right. So we finally got out. People made a bunch of money off us. They're happy. All right. So we're looking for the next shooter. We're waiting him, and he gets a 9. Point made 9, or 0.9. Remember, we only need 1 hit. We're looking for 1 hit, and then we're going to go home. And we have a 5. $140. All right. We're going to get all our money off the table. Count it up. Say, hey, color us up. There's our 15. 18. 19. $1,920. So we made $420 today. 4 days in a row with a $3,000 bankroll. If you'll stick to 2 hits and down, and you will have the courage to put $600 out there, you can make $300 a day. No problem. You can do it over and over and over again until there. I guess there's a set of circumstances where maybe you lose 3 times in a row, but it just seems highly unlikely. So you're sticking to just 2 hits, guys. I mean, that's the key, is just 2 hits and down. All right. If you do lose one, you build it up 2 hits and down at a time. Don't deviate. If you deviate, then you're playing a different strategy. then you're using a different method to win, right? There was a couple instances there where we could have made thousands of dollars. There's no doubt about that. But that's not the strategy you went there to play. That's not the strategy you're going there to win with, all right? That's a whole different game. So if you're going to do that game, you have to play that game differently, right? This is the 2 hits and down. If you have a $3,000 bankroll, you can easily make $300 a day. No problem. You're going to get a really good rating. You're playing $600 per shot of the dice, basically. Right? So, I mean, everything's going to fall in your favor. All you have to do, it takes guts to play this way. It takes a lot of guts. But this is a very consistent, lucrative way to play. But you can't deviate. If you deviate, then you're going to get beat up. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be like, well, let me go one more roll. Well, you got 2 hits. You just made minimum. You made $240 minimum. And you go that third roll and it rolls a 7. You make nothing. You know, you lost money on that shooter. Don't let yourself lose. If you get 2 hits, get out. And this can be, of course, could be played smaller. If you only want to make $100 a day or $50 a day. There's nothing special to it. There's nothing. All the metrics of it, all the mechanics of it is only in the 2 hits and down. You go 2 hits and down, you'll make money at craps. Anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and you guys have a good night.